First, the case of Vicki Letele, the terminally ill woman serving a prison sentence for fraud, whose family is so desperately working to get her out of prison so she can die in a hospice or at home. The family have just told us they've met with representatives of corrections and the parole board. Here's Vicki Letele's mother, Tui.
We had a meeting with the prison director and Jennifer from the review panel that was sent up from Wellington.
Jennifer from the review panel, is she from the parole board?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, so she came up from Wellington and you met with her and the prison director. Who was there on behalf of Vicki and her family?
Her uncle, my brother-in-law and my husband.
Right, and what happened at that meeting?
We just shared about whether we have to wait until Vicki's 3 days away from dying. You know, just our family and how we just want her home. That's all we want. But they let us speak, and then Jennifer come back saying that they are restrained by the legal side of things. That, you know, she just shared about where we could go to get help, but it's everything we're doing. So basically, nothing.
So this was...
This was today at 12:30.
Right, and this was an appeal following the earlier decision to retain Vicki in jail. My understanding was that the parole board have said to you, if you provide evidence, medical evidence of deterioration in Vicki's condition, that puts you in a stronger position to get Vicki out of prison and take care of her yourself, or see her looked after in a hospice or a hospital or something. Were you able to provide that material?
The doctors have provided everything. Everything that they've asked for, we've provided. So today, this morning, we had early morning visits. I went in and my daughter is weak. She's bringing back up her food. Every time she eats now, she asks for a change in the nausea medicine. So 4 a.m. this morning, she's calling for her nurse from her bed. The ladies that share the house with her come out. The guard and the nurse are asleep. My daughter didn't get seen to until 7:30 this morning.
Tui, can I clarify that? So Vicki needed pain relief or...
Pain relief.
At 4 a.m. and she received it at what time?
7:30 this morning.
And how did Vicki describe her pain?
Oh, she couldn't move. And when I saw her, she was so tired from just calling, no one coming. Calling, no one coming. What do we do? Where do we go to? What? I brought that up to Jennifer and the prison director. I also said to them, the nurse that told my daughter to pull her mattress in the corner and sleep sitting up is the same nurse that delivered Vicki's pills yesterday.
This was the nurse, sorry, for people who are listening who don't know what happened early on, this was when Vicki was very sick and was in fact vomiting faeces through her own mouth, and this wasn't diagnosed, and this is the nurse who told her to sleep sitting up.
Yeah. So that's playing mentally on her mind. She asked for a change in medication yesterday. The same doctor that diagnosed her with reflux is telling her to take something else. Vicki goes, no, I've got no confidence in this whole medical team. She goes, please, just ring my doctors at oncology in Auckland. And we still wait. We wait. What are we waiting for? We're waiting for her to die. That's what we're waiting for.
That's Vicki Letele's mother, Tui, a short time ago. Now, we're desperately trying to get some response to all of this. We've invited both the Department of Corrections and the Minister of Corrections, Judith Collins, on the program tonight to discuss this. Both were unavailable. We've tried the Prime Minister's office, even in a bid to get some kind of political response. Nothing. We are making calls as we speak to update. The family have gone back, and the same decision stands. Vicki will be remaining in prison for the time being anyway.